everyone, I am Kalpana. Welcome back to my channel Table for One. This is the part 2 video of my previous video. In that video we learned how to cook tur dal and we have already made two recipes with that. That is sambar and dali toy. With the same cooked dal we will be making two more recipes today, very easy to make. That is rasam and dal tadka. Today we will be making dal fry. So this is my way of making dal fry. For this you need dal. Remember we have already boiled the dal and kept. So one portion we will be using for dal fry. Another portion we will be using for making rasam. Hot water, salt, some jeera. You can take half teaspoon of mustard seeds or rayi, ghee, coriander leaf, some hing, 1 pinch, onion, kadhi patta or the curry leaf, some garlic and ginger. To remove the skin, either you can use a knife to remove if you are okay with that, or you can make use of a spoon. You can scrape the skin like that. I am comfortable using the knife, so I am just using the knife. Remove the skin of the garlic and you can chop these ingredients finely. The amount of ginger and garlic that you take depends on your taste. You can take very little or very less, or you can even omit and use only jeera. If you are not eating onion and garlic, you can omit that. You can put only ginger. So it depends on your taste. Please see to that you wash all the vegetables that you take. What I have taken is all washed vegetables. This onion is a little big, so I am just going to use only half of the whole. If you want, you can use the whole also. Since our quantity is very less, I am taking only half. Finely chop the onions. Now we are ready for preparing the dal fry. I am switching on the gas. It's on the high. This is the kadai I am using. You can take any type of dish, but see to that because you are going to put tadka for this. So see to that it is thick bottom. That's all. You can take a saucepan also. Now once it is hot, put it on medium so that your ingredients don't burn. Yes. Now I am adding ghee to this. When you do dal fry, it's always better to use ghee. Now I am going to put some rayi or the mustard seeds, some jeera. Can you hear? If you want, you can put some green chilies also. I am adding the onion. I want my dal to be little spice, have little spice, so I am adding little green chilies. If you don't have green chilies, you can add 1 or 2 red chilies also. Mix this well until the onion becomes transparent. At this point, you can add your ginger, garlic and hing also. Add some salt to your tadka because it will get cooked quickly. My tadka is on medium heat. It should fry well, otherwise the raw taste will not taste good. It should cook and slightly turn to brown. Now it's almost getting brown. Now is the time to add dal. Remember, we already used 2 portions, so we have only this much dal left. So now I am going to use this 2 ladle full of dal for my dal fry, because for rasam we don't need much. We need only little bit of dal. So I am using this for my dal fry. If you like thick dal, you can use this way for your chapati and paratha. But if you want it to be little, the consistency to be little thinner, you can add some hot water. Remember, we have added already salt to the tadka. So if you want, you can adjust your salt. little later, and just give it a stir. Give a boil to this. Let the dal boil. Dal has just started to boil, so I'm going to simmer the gas and close the lid for 2 or 3 minutes. Your dal fry is ready, so I'll garnish with some coriander leaves. I have now left with only one ladle of dal. So we have made sambar, we have made dal fry, we have made dali toy. Now with this little dal, you can make very tasty rasam. So you don't need too much of dal for this. Little dal will do. I've already boiled water. So it's hot. I'm going to mix it with this. See the consistency. It's very watery. So keep it for boiling. Now the ingredients required for this is salt, jeera, mustard, ghee, asafoetida, some coriander leaf for garnishing, curry leaf. If you like, you can put chilies, and I've taken some tomatoes. I don't have very ripened tomatoes today. It is slightly unripened. It's okay, we can use that. And most importantly for rasam, you need rasam powder. If you don't have rasam powder, you can use sambar powder as I am using. So it is okay. You can use both sambar or rasam powder. I am having sambar powder. I am using sambar powder. These are the ingredients that you require to make tasty rasam. Now I have switched on the gas. It's on the high flame, and I have kept the dal, and I have mixed hot water to boil again. Now with this tomatoes, either you can cut it into cubes and put, or you can dice it very finely and put. My children like it in cubes, so I'm just making it to cubes like this and adding it to the rasam. It need not be of any shape or anything. It's okay. However, you know to dice it. Let this tomato cook for around 10 to 15 minutes so that all the juices get extracted into the dal. And you can slit this chilies like this and just drop it into the dal. If you want more water, later you can add, because rasam is usually very the consistency is very watery. So if you want watery, you can add more water. Otherwise, you can keep your dal or rasam thick. We shall close the lid like this until the water boils, and then sim the gas. The dal is boiling and the tomatoes have cooked. At this point, usually in South India, we add jaggery and tamarind. So if you like, you can add a piece of jaggery and one maybe a small spoon or half spoon of tamarind. If you have it and if you like this taste, you can put it. In South India, we usually put jaggery for rasam. Now, I am adding the rasam powder. For this much quantity, I am adding 2 teaspoons. Mix it well. Let the powder cook for some time, because powder is raw. Now it has to cook some time. So at this point, see the consistency, because rasam powder tends to thicken the dal. So if you want little more watery, you can add little more water. I am adding little bit of water because it's become too thick. Give it a good boil. If you want, you can increase the flame to medium and close the lid. Remember, I have added jaggery and tamarind. If you have these 2 ingredients, it will enhance the taste of the rasam. So you please add it if you have it. Otherwise, it's okay. You can do it with the whatever ingredients I have shown. Now, rasam is boiling. Now we'll add some coriander to it. Coriander gives a nice aroma to the rasam. So use plenty of coriander for your rasam. Now we'll put tadka. So keep the kadai and put ghee, put 1/4 spoon of mustard seeds, 1/4 spoon of jeera, big pinch of hing, kadi patta. Let the mustard seeds splutter well before you add it to the rasam. Can you hear the mustard seed is spluttering? I don't know. I think we have forgotten to add the salt. So add the salt and give it a stir. Then add this tadka. Finally, some more coriander and close it. Close it for 2 minutes. Your rasam is ready. On a very tired day, eating hot rice and rasam rejuvenate you. Like, share and subscribe to my channel Table for One for more easy to make recipes.